Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Lex today, tanky self-heal Lex to be specific. That's the best I could come up with. I'm just really bad at doing intros lately, but that does explain it pretty well. At this point I'm just bad at doing my intros. I should just let the videos speak for themselves. Maybe I should just skip intros in the future, something to consider maybe, but the setup we're going for today is basically normal Lex, but with a focus being on sustain and staying alive. I have messed around with this a ton. I contemplated doing a million different variations of this, and I ended up just kind of ignoring the right click because these cards aren't really worth investing points into, at least the way I play. Both of these cards, which would play into the sustain, the damage reduction, and the heal, aren't really worth it for me, mainly because the ability is pretty short. It's like 1.5 seconds, so the damage reduction doesn't really trigger for very long, and when it comes to the heal, it's not really worth it in comparison to the other cards he's got. I think if his other cards were worse, then I'd maybe pick some of these up, but currently he's got too many good options, so what we're running with is pretty much ignoring the right click. So what I ended up with after messing around a ton in the target practice, playing a few games with it, is basically a bunch of extra health, a ton of lifesteal against the person who is target, and also a massive amount of essentially kill to heal when we kill our target. I also have these two, which aren't really doing that much, but at level 1 are still kind of nice. Usually the speed is level 4, the health is 2, these two are both 4, and in this we have them both 5, the health is 3, and then this is just 1, kind of just to show the difference. Similar to a lot of other characters, we're trading off movement for sustain, and in this scenario it should work really well, because 50% lifesteal and 75% of our health back whenever we kill a target is more than life rip and more than kill to heal against our target, which is the exception. And also the extra health is adding up to a hell of a lot. On top of that, we're going to be going for discovery probably. Death hastens is also pretty good. Heroism is fine, especially now that you can slide in the air, but for this setup, discovery just makes it even better. Not that I really need to explain it, but we're just trying to kill our mark as much as possible to trigger the setup. Lifesteal obviously is based on damage. 30% extra damage means we get more lifesteal, and also, you know, kill our target more often, so it just makes sense to go for discovery. I feel like I always end up over explaining in these intros, and I end up cutting it into something that makes it look like I was talking in a way that made sense, but I legit sit here for like 5 minutes talking and it gets cut down to like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes 30 max. Don't really need to explain it now because I went into it before, but it's the whole reason why when I try and record an hour-long video, it ends up being way shorter than that, because I end up cutting my stuff probably more than I should. A lot of people appreciate the way I kind of cut my videos up. Some other people absolutely hate it and really feel like I should just leave stuff in when I'm not, you know, talking or doing anything. It can be a bit much, I get it, but it's also just the kind of way that I guess would put the video together if I was going to be watching it. I don't know. And essentially, in a weird way, I feel like I make my videos so that you don't need to watch them on extra speed. If you want to try and watch my video on like 2 times speed, good luck to you, because I sometimes edit in 2 times speed just so I can do it a little bit fast, and you can barely understand what I'm saying sometimes. And if you had to transcript my videos, do subtitles or something, that would also be, I imagine, a huge pain. I don't know what the point was I was trying to make, but let's move over to the rest of the video. We've got TDM Abyss for the map. We've got Koga, the and a Corvus, and seemingly here a Willow. Shoutouts to Low That Tasks or Low the Tax, I have no idea, but shouts to him. And then for this, I'd up against an Anjo, an Io, a Canessa, a Barak, and a Damba. I feel like I've been doing a lot of talking. We've only just started game 1, but we've got Adrenaline Junkie, we'll just slide. We've got Spreading Influence, Blast Fire, Eminence, Ripened Gold Arctictronics, Steady Aim, Sacrifice, and Curse Revolver. Sacrifice is going to be kind of annoying. I'm hoping Nessa isn't going to be here. I guess it's the Io. Can I beat her to it? Probably not. Oh shit, Momentum Carry actually gave me that. And she is going to teleport away because she's got Sacrifice, although I can't imagine she left Luna too far away. I just thought I heard sound effects behind me. That's one reason why you can kind of get away with not using the speed buff on the setup at like level 4, is because of the fact that there's momentum carry if you go off a ledge, which if you know what you're doing you can get pretty easily, especially now that you can do it mid-air. You can kind of jump and get a little bit of extra movement. A little shots into the barrack. I don't really feel like going in there 1v3, so I'm going to wait for somebody on the team. I guess we can shuffle off of the Andrew. Now it's the barrack. There's some more shots for him. He really isn't looking too good here. Jesus Christ, the damage we have when we're freaking hitting our mark is insane. I love this talent. Andrew's over there. A couple little cheeky shots and nearly finished him off. We can dash in. Hello barrack, we meet again. I'm going to shuffle off so I get Hugh again. This setup is actually really strong at the moment since they buffed his weapon thing, mark thing. I can't talk when I'm in the middle of fights. Get rid of this Damba though. There we go. Nice. Andrew's my mark, but I feel like I need to get rid of this IO first. She's going to teleport away. I know where Luna is just here, so we should be able to get rid of her. I guess she can just redeploy Luna the second that she respawns. I didn't realize you could do that. I thought Luna went on cooldown after you got teleported, but I guess not. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. As far as I can tell, the Nessa isn't here. She's just walking around permanently scoped in, which for some reason is a thing the Nessa bot does. We'll dash over this way. Hello, Damba. I guess you're here. I feel like I hit you square in the head with at least a couple of those there. I don't know why so many of my shots didn't work. There's a right click, auto aim, cool. We don't even have to do anything. What just happened? Did my aim just snap because of like my F getting caught weirdly on the wall? I don't know what just happened. That really threw me off. Don't know if I'd have actually been able to kill her or not. The animation there's kind of funny, but I feel like I got kind of screwed out of possibly getting rid of her. We'll go ahead and pop the ult. That's not going to get me anything. Why am I so shit with Lex ult? Finished off our Cauterize. Hello, Nessa bot. She actually missed that shot. Andrew going for the ult. That is not where I wanted to slide, but somehow I'm not dead. Okay, Corvus, thank you for taking one for the team. That is Io going for the ult. I did actually hear that sound effect and walked straight into it. It's completely my own fault. I don't think my slide is going to do anything, so I don't really know the hell I'm doing. We'll grab some more freaking nimble. Definitely move around the map quite a bit slow. I don't know how she died there. I guess her sacrifice would have been on cooldown. We'll grab some more life rip. We're doubling their score pretty much. You can definitely tell we move a hell of a lot slower in comparison to what I'm used to with Lex. It throws me off every now and again, but the extra sustain was pretty nice, especially if you start wailing on the person who's your target. You just get crazy sustain. We went 9, 3, 12. I feel like I did worse than that, and 42k damage. Our Koga beat us out. Props to him. Our Willow also did pretty damn good. Our Corvus did okay, and our Leanne not as much, but she did fine for this. So their IO did okay. Their Andrew did a really good job. Their Danbo not so much. Their Kinessa was the bot, and then their Barrack also had a bit of a hard time. Shoutouts once again to the Willow. We'll go ahead and requeue for another one. Pretty straightforward game one. I don't think that showed off the setup that well, but that was a 4v5, so it was kind of hard to, demonstrate. Alright, well, for game two, we've got Onslaught Primal Court, we've got a Grover, we've got a Ying, and Andra, and a Nando. Shoutouts to Farhan0813 and also C8VP. But then for their side, we're up against a Fury, an Io Nash, a Vora, and a Cassie. So a very similar thing. Did switch up the weapons. I don't remember ever really playing with these, but the sound effect on them is pretty damn cool. They've got kind of like a ricochet sound effect, which is really, really nice. I don't know if it will be noticeable or not in the video, especially if you're watching on a phone, but they also look really cool. They've got like a little sight on the weapon too, not that you can even use it obviously, but we've got Deep Root, should be kind of nice, Scorch, Life Exchange, Godslayer. Then we're up against Fortress Breaker, Impulse, Cherish, and we're just waiting on the Vora and the IO. Okay, Relentless Presence, and she doesn't grab anything just yet. She's just here. We'll go ahead and switch targets. There goes the IO. I don't know if she's here or not. It's a stun from something. It must have been a Fury Beam, and I just didn't see it. I'm going to shuffle off of the Cassie, shuffled onto the Vora. She's not looking too good. We'll dash over this way. She's kind of going around the top. Get a couple little hits on the Vora. She's on like nothing. I thought I'd be able to finish her off. There we go. Actually landed that shot. Holy shit, totally thought I was going to miss that. There goes the Ash. My accuracy is so garbage, but I'm getting kind of lucky. Stand from the Fury, knocked by the Cassie, but we're fine. Let's go for the heal. Hit a couple auto-aim shots. We'll finish it off, dip down. I'm just trying my best to not spam the pistol because you get so inaccurate when you're not going for Death Hastens and you just spam it. Switch it again. Hello, Ash, or I guess Fury, who is really far away. I don't know why it didn't just grab me the Ash there. Fury's not on a streak as far as I can tell, so I don't know why it didn't give me the Ash. I thought that was how it was meant to work. Let's get rid of the Fury though, I guess, if we can. I do have the ultimate, but I'm dead before I can do anything. My accuracy today is just really not working. And I went for the ult, which saved my ass. I think I'm still dead though. Grover hit me with a heal. My accuracy is so bad. She's one shot off. I'm getting really unlucky as well with the spread on my weapon. I can definitely tell you that much. Dead again. Got to give the enemy team props. They're actually doing a pretty damn good job. 116 to 100. I'm going to run around the side here. Cassie's got the reveal. For some reason, IO is my target, but we nearly got rid of the Cassie there. A couple little shots. Guess I'm going to go ahead and dip down. We already got a kind of low. She's going for the ult, which means I am a goner. I don't know if I should be running in as much as I am. I feel like I go in a lot of the time and then I'm kind of like 1v3, which is a bad idea because we've got a team that benefits quite a bit from being grouped, so I'm going to try and stick around with these guys more. Switched from the IO onto the Fury. There's some shots for her. She's out. We're going to go ahead and pop the ult. What a slide. That actually worked. I don't have my F reset, so I am a goner. I was just trying to spam it. Don't think I'd been able to do anything there. Anyway, we did actually pick some kills up though with the ultimate. We'll grab some more Cauterize. We finished it off. I feel like I should be able to beat the people who are my marks easily. We just got a huge heal from the kill to heal, but I'm just having a really hard time though with my accuracy. I'm going to switch off of the Vora. Give me the Fury or the IO, please. She threw the beam, which I managed to dodge. There's a couple little shots for her. Catch her on the other side. There's the right click. Nando went for the ult. Nice, she's gone. Ash is trying to dash. I'm going to go over this way. That is the Vora as the mark. There's the heal, 1300 and then some. Nice. We do have a bunch of lifesteal against everybody because I went for life rip 3, but whenever it's our target we get way more. Thank you for the little heals, Ying, but I'm dead too. The Vora there, they have a ton of Cauterize on everybody, so maybe going for life rip wasn't the smartest idea. We do have double heals, so I probably shouldn't have grabbed it, but hey, really the only person I feel like I'm taking a ton of damage from is that Cassie. Well done, Ying, for finishing her off. I think I can kind of handle the Vora, but when it's both of them I just get completely screwed. Their IO plus Fury combo is honestly really tough to go against. There goes the Vora. Go ahead and pop an ult. Now that's going to do anything. We did clear a shield, which I guess is worth something. There goes the Ash. Dash in here on the Cassie, spamming my weapon, which is a bad idea. I don't know how I missed so fucking many of those. And there we go. There is the defeat. Well deserved win to them. I played really badly there, and their Cassie and their Vora shredded me. I'd say overall they did a pretty damn good job, whereas I struggled quite a bit there, so did our Andrew. I think overall that was just a bit of a tough matchup. Our Ying didn't do too bad, neither did our Grover, but me and Andrew there were struggling quite a bit, and our Nando didn't do too bad. For their side, their IO did pretty good, their Vora shredded, their Cassie shredded, their Ash did okay. She also didn't do a bad job, and their Fury did pretty solid. Overall, like I said, they did a pretty damn good job. I started tryharding just to make sure he'd suffer. We didn't have too hard of a time at the start, and then it seemed like towards the second half there, they really started to pick it up. Shouts to a lot of them though. We'll go ahead and jump into a game 3 to finish it off. The problem is whenever you try and fight a kind of medium or medium long range with Lex or anything, obviously above that, you're at a pretty big disadvantage in comparison to like other flankers or damages and stuff like that. Vora and Cassie, like we had just there in game 2, can get rid of you way better than you can get rid of them at most ranges, except maybe like super close. That's a reason why a lot of people grab Death Hastens, is so that your weapons have a little bit more effective range instead of just only being really useful super close. But anyway, for game 3, we've got TDM Trade District. We've got a Grover, a Vora, an Andrew, and a Koa. We're up against a Vivian, and Andrew, a Corvus, a Maeve, and a Tiberius. Did I call that out right? I don't know. We'll go ahead and grab our Discovery and the setup. Curse Revolver, Pluck, Deafening Silence, and Ferocity. Okay, ton of damage. Curse Revolver, Opportunity, Chaos, Catberg, the Predatory Instincts, and Spreading Influence. Going around the side. Hello, Tiberius. This weapon seems to make it a little bit easier for me to tell where I'm firing. I don't think I liked the last ones, but these are actually kind of nice. Hello, Anjo. Got a couple little shots there under his reversal. Target switch onto him. Do have the reveal on the Maeve. I guess we can try and get rid of all that. Anjo's in the way. He's gone as well. Tiberius is causing me a bit of trouble in this one. Yeah, I don't know why I was noticing more screen shake in that last game. I think it was just the fine details on the weapon maybe make it a little bit messier when you're just trying to look at what you're firing at. I don't know. I think with this one I have a little bit of an easier time seeing where my shots are going, and especially when I spam my weapon, it just seems like the screen doesn't shake as much. I'll test it in a minute. Maybe there is actually more shake on those weapons because it felt really different. Hello, Maeve. Let's get rid of you. There's the dash. There's the right click for some shots onto the Vivian. I don't think I'm going to try and fight her though because she's in the ult. I'm also not going to try and fight these guys because that is a 3-on-1. I don't know what was happening with everybody else there, but okay. Switch targets. Got rid of him. Nice. I guess we can push up here on the Corvus. He's gone. Dash in. Pop a right click for a couple little shots. Switch targets off of the Maeve because I guess we're chasing the Anjo. Never mind. Anjo finished him. Hello, Maeve. You're gone. Didn't even land a shot there. Hello, Tiberius. I'm kind of behind you, but I'm pretty sure I'm a goner because Vivian is also there. Well done, Anjo, though. Switched over to the Maeve. Hello, Anjo. It's not really who I was hoping to get as my target, but we still got rid of him. Whoever's going for the ult. I don't know if the mark is broken or not, but it seems like it doesn't like reliably work still. Even though there was meant to be a huge change around how the mark worked and stuff, it still seems a little bit iffy. It's Tiberius going for the ult, but hello, Maeve. I'm going to try and dash. He's just going to be jumping around trying to get rid of her for some sustain, but that ain't going to work. I don't really know what I'm doing. We've got some damage on him. I think I'm gone. Yeah, Hi-Rez versus Lex. I feel like he's going to win that fight unless he's my mark, in which case I might be able to get rid of him. There goes the Corvus. I never noticed that your damage is so much worse at range with that right click. I guess it's to stop you from just auto-aiming people miles away. There it nearly goes. The Vivian is on like nothing. Pop the F, go for the ult. Okay, I guess he's out of range. I don't know what I thought was going to happen there. There goes the Maeve. Couple little shots there on the Vivian. Tiberius is just melting me. Jesus Christ. There goes the Vivian though, trying to get rid of the Maeve, but I'm gone. I guess I should leave him as my mark so we can get rid of him. There we go. Nice. When he's my mark, it's nowhere near as hard to get rid of somebody. When you try and clear somebody who's not your target, it's so much freaking harder to get rid of them because you don't have the bonus damage or the lifesteal. Trying to get rid of this Maeve. There we go. She's my target now. She's cleared. Okay, back up to full health. Hello, Tiberius. I don't really know what to do. There's like 4 people on me. Gonna just dash this way. He went over that side. I don't really know what my plan is. Thank you, Mako, for the shield. I'm going to switch off for Corvus. Trying to play kind of carefully because I don't want to be the last death. With 37 to 39, I'm just going to stick with the team. Kerr ran in and just died. There is the defeat. I feel like I did fine in that one. I think I also did pretty good in game 1. Game 2 was a very different thing, but I don't think I did a terrible job of showing off the setup. 12, 9, 55k. I'll take it. That's actually highest damage in that match other than the Tiberius, who was doing really well. Props to him. For the rest of the stats, Grover did okay. Vora not so much. Anjo did fine, and then Mako had a bit of a hard time there, especially considering the setup there he was going for. That's not that great of a stat there. Vivian did okay. That Anjo had a bit of a hard time. Corvus did a really good job, and then the Maeve also did pretty solid, and so did the Tiberius, like I already said. And yeah, there we go. That was Sustain / Tanky Lex. I'm going to jump into the target practice real quick because I just want to see if those weapons do have more like camera shake, because it felt really weird there in game 2, and I barely ever played with them, so I'm not really sure. I did just play with the nerf ones, and they felt way less weird than that. I don't know why they fly so much. I feel like the other one didn't go anywhere near as mental. I'm going to go back to the lobby and switch to the nerf ones again and see if there is a difference, because that does feel like it pings a lot. The screen shake isn't different, but the weapons fly around a little bit more. So I'll switch to the ones I was just using and see if it's any different. I don't know why you can't change skins in the target practice. Evil Mojo, please make that a thing so you can compare skins and stuff. I imagine it would be a decent amount of work to implement, and not many people even use the target practice, so I understand why it's not been put in, but it would still be, you know, kind of nice. We'll go ahead and grab Discovery though, and this, and see if the weapon shakes more. I feel like it shakes the same, but the weapon feels smaller in his hand, so maybe that's why it doesn't seem as weird. I still feel like it's easier to use this one than it is the other one. I don't know what it is about that gun. I don't like it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very soon, and as always, stay Frost, stay.